Hey, this is Tony Ross for TonyTeach.com, and I wanted to share with you today something I noticed. I was watching one of my favorite cartoons to watch, which is Avatar, The Last Airbender, not the movie, the animated series. And in case you haven't heard, the new version or the new chapter in that is about to hit the airwaves, Korra. That's going to be pretty awesome. Anyway. So I was noticing something that I love about the series, and that's the way the characters' eyes look. And I started looking at them a little more carefully, and it's just something about it that you almost think there's a gradient involved or something like that. But it's just some really beautiful care they've given. And I figured out a technique you can do this. And it takes only a few circles to do, and just being very careful with how you're handling your color. So what I want to show you is how I came about this. So here we go. Let's do a new file. Let's see. Okay, save those changes. Okay, first off, I'm going to go ahead and grab my ellipse tool. And several things here. I want to, one, do an autofill. And two, I'm putting my pencil pretty much so there's no stroke. So what I want to first do is go ahead and we'll do the white of the eye first. I'm just going to just do a perfect circle here. And you can actually do something like, if you hold down your Option and Shift key, or Alt and Shift on PC, you can click and drag and it brings it out from the center there. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, let's go ahead and do, I guess we'll do just a generic blue eye. I'm going to go ahead and do the blue of the eye. Okay. Now, one other thing, I've also made sure that I don't have auto flatten on. I do want to be able to move these without any problem. Okay. All right. So the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to make another ellipse here, and I'm going to start it from the bottom here. I'm just going to hold on my Shift, and I'm going to reposition this anyway. So okay, now it's the same color right now, but what I want to do is I'm going to go to my white color here. Let's tell it we want a new color. And I'm going to change the name. I'm going to change it to Glare. All I did was just simply double click on that. Let's go ahead and edit this. And for Glare, what I want to do is bring the alpha, or the opacity, whether or not it's transparent or not, bring me down to about 125. Okay. Now, let's make sure this is going to be filled with glare. All right. Now, I'm going to start squishing this down a bit. And then I'm going to go to my contour editor to do this a little bit more. So I'm going to click on here and deselect everything. Let's come to the edge and peel this over a little bit. Maybe a little on the bottom. Okay, so there we have that part. And last but not least, let's go all the way back to a black fill. Get our ellipse tool again. And I'm going to try to come from the center again. Let's do Option Shift, Alt Shift on PC. All right, I'm going to do a quick shortcut, hold on my Command key and select that and make sure it's doing the right fill there. Just go to select and okay, good. Maybe I'll make this a little larger. Hold on Alt Shift again. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do, let's go and grab glare one more time. Let's go to our ellipse tool and right up here in the corner, hold on my Option and Shift, and I'm going to click and drag out a nice little reflective light there, and I can do another one right on top of that, a little bit smaller. And if I really wanted to push it, that next one, instead of me doing that same color, this little dot, what we would do is to make sure it's a solid white. And there you have it. It's just like that little kind of playing around. If you wanted to mess around with this, maybe you're thinking, it's not transparent enough. You can always go back in and edit how much of that glare is coming through. Let's make sure we're editing the right one there. About 95, let's say. Somewhere around there. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. And there you have it. So it's just this nice little, quick little trick of making eyes look pretty decent. Definitely don't do anything like this if you've got a character running. But if you've got some close-ups and you want to have this nice little glare happening, here's a simple little trick to do it.